The babysitter told me not to check the basement camera until exactly 9:17 p.m. I thought she was joking. At 9:16, she disappeared. Her name was Hannah. 17 quiet, perfect grades. The kind of girl parents trusted instantly. My mom found her through church, and after 2 months of babysitting my little sister Lily, she practically felt like family, which is why none of us questioned it when she started acting weird that Friday night. I was 16, old enough to stay home alone, but my parents were at some anniversary dinner, and Hannah was technically there for Lily. At first, everything felt normal pizza. Movies, Lily forcing Hannah to wear plastic princess crowns. Then around 8:30, Hannah suddenly checked the clock and went pale. Like genuinely pale. You okay? I asked. She nodded too fast. Yeah, just remember not to check the basement camera until 9:17. I laughed. What? The basement camera? She repeated quietly. No matter what you hear. That made me stop smiling. We had security cameras all over the house because my dad was paranoid after a break. And years ago, one pointed at the basement door, one inside the basement itself. Why would I check it? She didn't answer. Just stared at the clock again. Then at Lily. Then back at me, and for the first time since I'd met her, she looked scared. At 8:50, the power flickered. Just once, Hannah flinched so hard she dropped her drink. You seriously okay? I asked again. She whispered something under her breath. What? Lock the back door. Now my stomach tightened. I walked to the kitchen. The back door was already locked. When I turned around, Hannah was standing right behind me. I almost screamed. Do not go downstairs tonight, she said. Her voice didn't even sound like hers anymore. Then Lily walked in holding her stuffed rabbit. Hannah, the man's back. Everything went silent. I looked at my little sister. What man? Lily pointed toward the hallway leading to the basement door. The smiling one, every hair on my arm stood up. Hannah immediately grabbed Lily's shoulders. Did you see him tonight? Lily nodded casually. By the laundry room. I laughed nervously because kids say creepy stuff all the time. Imaginary friends, monsters, whatever. Except Hannah wasn't treating it like imagination. She looked terrified. Then, someone knocked on the basement door. Not the outside door. The basement door inside our house. 3 slow knocks. I froze. Lily buried her face into Hannah's stomach. Another knock. My brain immediately tried rationalizing it. Pipes. Old house. Dad downstairs maybe. But Dad wasn't home, and the knock sounded deliberate. Hannah slowly pulled out her phone, checked the time. 9:11. Then she whispered, "We're too early. What the hell does that mean?" Before she could answer, the basement doorknob moved, slowly, like someone was trying it from the other side. I grabbed Lily immediately. What is happening? Hannah finally looked at me, eyes full of tears. I need you to trust me. Then she did something insane. She walked to the breaker panel and shut off every light in the house. Darkness swallowed everything. Lily started crying. Hannah, be quiet, she hissed. The basement doorknob stopped moving. Then came footsteps, slow, heavy, directly underneath us, like someone walking in circles below the floorboards. I couldn't breathe. This isn't funny anymore. Hannah grabbed my wrist hard enough to hurt. Listen to me carefully. At exactly 9:17, you checked the basement camera, not before. Why? She looked like she was about to throw up. Because if you look before then, he notices. My entire body went cold. Then, all the footsteps stopped. Silence. Complete silence. And suddenly Hannah whispered, "He's upstairs. I swear to God." Something moved at the end of the hallway. Tall. Too tall, like a shadow bending wrong. I grabbed Lily and locked us in the bathroom. Hannah stayed outside. Hannah? I whispered through the door. No answer. Then, the bathroom lights turned back on. The power had returned. I looked at the clock, 9:17. Exactly. And Hannah was gone. Just gone. No footsteps, no scream, nothing. I shakily pulled out my phone and opened the security app. Basement camera static at first. Then the image cleared. I almost dropped the phone. The basement was empty, except for one thing, a chair positioned directly in front of the camera. And sitting in it was Hannah, bound to the chair with duct tape. Crying, I spun toward the bathroom door, because that made no sense. She had been outside 2 seconds ago. Then Hannah on the camera suddenly started screaming, "Don't look behind you!" I turned anyway, and saw Lily smiling. Not normal smiling wide, too wide, like it hurt. Then my little sister spoke in a voice that wasn't hers. "You looked too early last time too." The bathroom door slowly creaked open behind us, and on the camera feed, the thing standing behind Hannah started waving at me through the screen.